They're warming their room up and their TVs up and their technology up. But that's it's still family because they don't deny the evidence of their faith, right? So we have a lot of people sitting in church that totally live for Jesus in the perspective of faith, but don't act on faith all the time. They sit in their chairs figuring out what's the next step sometimes. So you can't judge somebody by sitting or not acting out. You cannot judge it because faith is still faith. Now, the person that is sitting, we got to disciple into faith. We got to disciple into hope. Disciple into the next action, right? So as long as people are for Jesus and not for the devil, their faith is still there. Amen? But it's pretty awkward just sitting there, so you might as well utilize it. So my daughter, for instance, she got a job, so she started utilizing her personality, her talents, and she became active, right? She was kind of active before, but just in her room with her friends online maybe, or whatever it was. I can't remember all of that. She came out, and she never, ever left the love of Jesus. Every time we preached, she got excited. We had discussions about it. She never left the love of Jesus. I'm not saying she wasn't active. I'm using her as an example of a household, okay? And so if she would have not been active, she would have still been part of the household. Come on. She would still be under the Father's protection. Amen. And so that's the same thing with church. People come Sunday mornings and have faith to come to church Sunday mornings, and they might not be active, but they're still totally not denying Jesus. Amen? Amen. So now we got that covered, is how do we get these people and us active and bring the substance out of faith, and how do we get the evidence rolling to the hope?